It is so easy to set up a cinder block garden. It doesn't rot. You can take it apart and move it if you want to. You don't have to worry about poor soil because we're going to backfill these with wood, grass clippings, and leaves, and then put a nice coat of topsoil over the top so that you're not spending a lot of money buying soil. Roger here from Backyard Bee and Garden, and we're going to be transforming this disaster into an awesome gardening spot. So these main rows are my white strawberry plants, and I do let them overgrow because I sell the plants and they make really great ground cover. So I have pretty poor soil in my location. It's a lot of rocks, it's a lot of sand, it's not very good at all. So last year's harvest was not the best. So this year I'm using cinder blocks. So this area is going to be for my climbing plants. So I just have a stake with some wire fencing wrapped around it with zip ties, and I'm actually creating the same style. It's a 2 by however many I need space, because that's going to give me plenty of space in this area to plant peas or winter squash or anything like that that is then going to climb upwards onto my wire. So it's so easy to set up a bed using cinder blocks, and again, they don't rot. So these are components you own all year round, which makes it great because you want to change the design of your garden. You don't like this, change it to that. You just take it apart and move them around. So it's definitely worth the investment, in my opinion. And then we're going to backfill this with whatever we can find. I got plenty of leaves around that I could rake up, and then put topsoil over the top, and it makes a really awesome bed, and it's going to provide food all season long. Now, you don't have to be perfectly level, but it is good to have them in general kind of the same height. This area slopes downward, so that's the low end, and this is a higher end, so I'm setting these down a little bit, and then I'm just going to steal some of the soil from around the area to build up as I go along. Beautiful, my white strawberry plants are already starting to flower. This is Mother's Day, and we got some white strawberry flowers for Mother's Day. Awesome. Alright everyone, this is how easy it is. So you just clear out your area. I dug it down slightly, level it off. If this sinks, I can just pull it up, stuff some dirt under it next year, no big deal. I'm not going to waste money on supporting the bottom. You just have to get it generally level, just like that. Tuck some dirt in underneath, and I'm ready for the next one already. So round is built. Now it's time to dig it out a bit and backfill it, and then fill it with some guard soil. So once your raised bed is complete, backfill it with debris. This is compost from grass clippings from last year. You can use just leaves and debris. Just want to fill this up so that when we add soil, where there's less soil that we need. You could even put branches and rotting twigs. Some potting soil, garden soil, and my soil that I pulled out. So this soil, I want to make it towards the back, because that's where the plants are going to be. I'm going to have a nice mix. Because I'm going to use this for my climbing plants. So my plants are going to be towards the fencing. And I'll put some natural in there as well. And it's a great way to save on dirt that you actually have to purchase. Just make sure to moisten everything really well before you plant. Here it is, the finished product. Now I gotta wait for the soil temps to reach about 70 degrees because the plants I'm going to be planting here are really heat-loving plants, like peas and winter squash.